Hello, my name is Dr. Carlo Carandang, and I'm a psychiatrist. Today, I will answer a question about, can you pass out from stage fright? Yes, you can pass out from stage fright. Stage fright is also known as performance anxiety. So stage fright is when you have an extreme fear of embarrassing yourself, or you have a fear that people are making fun of you whenever you are performing in front of them. So you might be giving a speech or a presentation in front of coworkers, or you might be singing in front of a group of people in the audience, or you might be playing music. So stage fright is when you have this extreme fear of being embarrassed, or that you think that people are making fun of you when you're performing. So you can pass out from stage fright. So one of the ways in which you can pass out from stage fright is that you start to hyperventilate. So when you have stage fright and you're up on stage performing in front of people, the fight or flight response is triggered. So what happens is this releases adrenaline into your bloodstream, and this gives you the physical symptoms of anxiety, which include increased heart rate, and you may also breathe real fast. So what happens is when you start breathing faster, you start taking more shallow breaths as you breathe faster and faster, and what happens is you start to hyperventilate. So instead of breathing deeply, you start breathing like this. So when you breathe rapidly like that, what happens is these are shallow breaths and you're not taking in enough oxygen. In addition, you are blowing off a lot of carbon dioxide with each breath. So the combination of not enough oxygen and breathing off too much carbon dioxide from your body, what happens is you start to hyperventilate and you do not oxygenate your brain and body as well, and you faint and you pass out from the hyperventilation. Now, another way in which you can faint is that there are some people, when they have stage fright, they actually, instead of activating their fight or flight system, which is the sympathetic nervous system, so in the fight or flight response, what happens is that your amygdala, which is a part of your brain that senses fear and anxiety, what happens is that the amygdala then sets off the sympathetic nervous system, which is the part of the central nervous system which deals with the fight or flight response. So the sympathetic nervous system is activated, then this in turn activates the adrenal glands, which are located on top of your kidneys, and this then releases adrenaline into your bloodstream, which causes the physical symptoms of anxiety. However, there are some people, when they are up giving a performance, and if they have stage fright, there are some people that will have their parasympathetic nervous system activated. So while the sympathetic nervous system deals with the fight or flight response, it helps you to prepare for any danger and to either fight it or to run for it. The parasympathetic nervous system actually helps you to rest and helps to calm you, and it also helps with feeding and with reproductive activities. So in some people, when they have stage fright, they actually have their parasympathetic nervous system activated. So what happens is this actually slows down the heart rate drastically, and it also dilates your blood vessels to the point where your blood pressure actually decreases. And what happens is you have this rush of blood that flows out of your brain, and then you faint. So that is another way you can faint and pass out from stage fright, is when your parasympathetic nervous system is activated. Still, another way in which you might pass out from stage fright is if you have been sitting for long periods of time, and then after sitting or lying down for a long period of time, you start to get up really rapidly. Then what happens is that change in body posture from sitting to standing rapidly will then cause a rush of blood from your brain, and this can also lead to you passing out. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you for listening. I'm Dr. Carlo Carandang.